Hello everyone, I just wanted to come up here and show a vision with you guys that the Lord gave to me on May 18th. So I woke up, usually I fall asleep with my baby in my hand because while I'm putting her to sleep, I get put to sleep. And I woke up, I got comfortable because I was sitting up and I fell asleep sitting up, and I closed my eyes. As soon as I closed my eyes, I got a vision. And I was walking into a CVS store. And the first thing that I noticed about the CVS store was, first of all, there weren't aisles like how we see in a store. But there were sections and there were no workers there. That's one of the things that I noticed. There was absolutely no workers, but this store was open. Also, I noticed that everything had a red scanner. On each item, there was a red scanner on it. So I walked into the store. I go in. I notice these things. And I need a few things. So I don't even remember what I picked up. But I picked up an item, and I'm like, how am I supposed to pay for these things? As soon as I asked that question, I had instant knowledge that it was being scanned, But this is just for educational purposes because I will not be getting the mark. But I knew, I had the knowledge to know that these items, upon picking them up, are being scanned by a chip in my hand. And as I go to pick up a few more items, I notice that I'm surrounded by scanners all around me. Like, I can't see it, but I have a knowing that there are scanners and they are scanning everything that I pick up with this chip that I have in my hand. And then I woke up from the vision.
Time is getting short. Shalom, shalom, giving all the praise, honor, and infinite glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule well and who I learn from daily. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered across the four corners of the earth. You Israelite foreigners like unto a speckled bird. Shalom to you, sincere Akim, that's on the highways and byways, doing lessons and videos week in and week out in truth and sincerity. Shalom to you, sincere Akwaf, listening in silence as the scriptures command you to do so. This is your brother Isaiah Allah back at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. Lord willing, I hope this is edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. And we're going to get right into this one, brothers and sisters. You saw the division that this Jake woman had about the MOTB, and it was very clear, very concise, and very straight to the point. And she even knows it. And that's what all you other you camps, that's teaching contrary to what the pure doctrine that the spirit of Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI gave to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, the revelation and revealing of what the mark of the beast is, all right, and teaching anything that's contrary to the truth, the Lord's going to destroy you, man, because you're leading the sheep astray. And now we're in the times where more and more the Heavenly Father is pouring out His Spirit upon more of our people to receive these visions. And and to the point, she knows what it is, man. It's like you other camps just keep playing games with this. This is the most important prophecy that has to come to pass before our deliverance, our salvation and deliverance of the hopeful elect. But this is the book of Joel, chapter 2, and starting in verse 28. And this is what's happening right now. And it's been happening the past few years. But now the Spirit of the Lord is starting to increase more and more. And this is also in the book of Acts, chapter 2, as well. All right. And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my Spirit upon all flesh. And your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall dream dreams. Your young men shall see visions. And also upon the servants and upon the handmaids in those days will I pour out my Spirit. That's upon the prophets. That's upon everybody. Everybody can receive a vision from Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. The Lord is not, that's like it doesn't matter who it is. Anybody can receive a dream from the Lord. But His servants are the prophets. All right, the men of Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, who are the Israelites. Okay? So the Lord right now is sending dreams upon everybody, and they're seeing things, and they're starting to see these visions come manifest more and more. So let's read that in the NLT. This is Joel 2:28 in the NLT. Then after doing all those things, I will pour out my spirit upon all people. Your sons and daughters will prophesy. Your old men will dream dreams, and your young men will see visions. In those days, I will pour out my spirit, even on servants, men and women alike. Everybody. All right. And so we're coming to the time now that the infrastructure of the MOTB is already in place. They just need some form of a black swan event in order to push forth the agenda to collapse this entire system, and then come forth with the order, which is going to be the mark of the beast, which is going to be the RFID chip, which they're going to make it mandatory that you have to get it in order for you to buy or sell. Okay. Now let's get that prophecy. And then we're going to, Lord willing, close out. I didn't want to make this too long. I just wanted to report on that because we're coming into that time. This is June, as the beloved apostles of Great Millstone say, because, what Bishop Nate said, it's June and there's no chip and shit. Like yeah, that man's bugged out, man. If he doesn't repent and doesn't start teaching the truth, the Lord's going to do away with him, man. Revelation chapter 13, starting at verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that mark is the charagma in the Greek. Okay? Just so we can prove that through the spirit of YAHAWASHI. We're going to constantly go over this for anybody that's new, because the prophecy is plain. The Greek word charagma, all right? And this is the outline of biblical usage. Actually, we're going to go to the Strong's definition. From the same as Strong's G5482, a scratch or etching, i.e. stamp as a badge of servitude, or sculptured figure, statue, graven mark, all right? And print, and at the top, a stamp and imprinted mark. And the root word is the Greek word charax, and this is Strong's G5482. Okay, a pale or stake, a palisade, which that palisade. If you look it up, is to show that it's gonna be some type of they're gonna have to insert something inside of you in order to stick it in you, and that's gonna be like the syringe, because the chip is gonna be within the syringe in order to place within you. All right, a palisade or rampart, pales between which earth, stones, trees, and timbers are heaped and packed together. So there we go, man. All right. This is from word etymology, from caruso to sharpen, to a point, akin, through the idea of scratching. And so that's what we're seeing through the spirit. All right. Grapho. And then this is the last root word. To write with reference to the form of the letters. To delineate or form letters on a tablet, parchment paper, or other material. To write with reference to the contents of the writing. To express in written characters. To commit to writing things not to be forgotten. Write down record. Use of those things which stand written in the sacred books. All right. It's going to be like grapho, to grave. Describe, write. All right. It's going to be software written within this chip. It's going to have everything within you, man. It's going to have all your information, your credit card. There's going to no longer be a need for a social. And so this is going to be like your new social. It's going to connect you to Esau, Edom, the so-called white man's beast system, his satellite, so on and so forth, his new world order and his new world agenda. And you're not going to be able to do nothing without this chip. Verse 17 is that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom, and let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666, which is 666, which is affiliated with the barcode system, and like within inside the technology that's going to be imprinted within the chip. All right, and so we're in that time where this prophecy is speaking louder than ever, brothers and sisters. So we don't have time to play games with this. There's no time to play games with this. And you know what? Let me get one prophecy to show what's going to happen to you if you take that chip, to take that mark. All right. This is Revelation chapter 14, starting at verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast, all right, which is the beast is NATO and the EU, but also it's synonymous also with the Roman Empire in America, man. All right, it's the whole system, like the beast system, that is which is what we're living in right now, which is the revised Roman Empire. All right, headed by NATO and the EU, and America being Babylon the Great, and his image, which is his philosophies, his ways of living, everything that's revised from the Roman Empire, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, his righteous judgment, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. All right, and that's going to be the elect after they get beamed up. In chapter 15 talks about that, the sea of glass mingled with fire. That's the elect looking down at the destruction of America, Babylon the Great, and those that took the mark of the beast. All right, because you're going to get destroyed by concentrated chariot laser fire, as well as the ICBM thermonuclear missiles over here. The Lord's going to leave you here, and he's going to melt you. All right, point blank, period. And the smoke of their torment has ascended up forever and ever, which is just a long period of time. And they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. And so if you take that chip and you take that, that's essentially you bowing down to Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. You're bowing to this system, all right, because you want to eat. Or like you did, like you have no faith. And YAHAWASHI said, when he cometh, shall he find faith in the world, man. And it's going to be a majority of our people who are going to take this mark and bow to this system because they lack faith and they lack trust in YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. And they don't want to let go of the so-called white man's system. All right, so they're going to die here with them. So the point's been made through the Spirit. Abaratazah, you were edified, giving all the praise, honor, and infinite glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, HAKODASH, double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect.